Good. Luis Moreno here with Think Medicare, Think ACA. I have been accused of something, and I'm going to talk about that right now. The accusation is this: Luis, 10 to 15 minutes to do an application. I find that hard to believe. All right, I'm going to tackle that, but here's what I need. And it really wasn't an accusation. It was more of a, hey, how do you manage to do that? It seems like it could take anywhere between 30 to 45 minutes. All right, so here we go, guys. So before I do that, do me a favor and please subscribe. We just crossed the 5,000 mark. Man, my next goal is going to be 10,000 subscribers, but help me out here. Make sure you click the subscribe button down below, hit the all to get notices when I put videos up, like and comment. I do respond. Personally, I respond to every comment. All right, guys. So how do I do a 15-minute application? All right, so it's not easy. All right, you have to get to business. There's not a lot of chit-chatting. How's the family? Tell me about yourself. No, we are going to get right to business. So if you are my client, you're the lead and I get a hold of you. Okay, so I get a lead. Let's say it's a social media lead. Okay, I call. Hey, or really, I haven't called them off. I have my team that does it, but this is the way it goes. Hey, Mr. Client, thank you for clicking on my ad on social media. I appreciate that. So you wanted some health insurance. Tell me, what are you looking for? You're trying to get the why from them. Okay, got to figure out what they're wanting, what they're needing, why they need it now, why they didn't have it. So you listen to their story. You want to kind of cut them off if it's going off wildly. But bottom line, find out their why. Awesome, great. Here's what I need. In order for me to run an accurate quote, what I need from you is I need to fill out my intake sheet. There's so many variables to a quote. I want to make sure I get it all right. So tell me about your family. Okay, at this time, you should have your intake sheet in the clipboard and you're ready to copy. Okay, so what is your name? You know, whatever. What's your date of birth? Now, I don't ask for the social. Okay, that's too personal. They don't know me yet and they don't trust me yet. Okay, it's way, way too personal. So, name, date of birth. Are you married? Can you give me your spouse's information? Do you have any kids? Well, yes, I have kids, but I don't want to insure them. No problem. I still need to put them on the app, but we will definitely not insure them. So we don't mess with what they currently have right now. Collect that information, date of birth, fill it out. Okay, at that time, you also want to collect their address information, ask about the county, ask them about income. So tell me, what's family income looking at? And the reason I'm asking about this, and it needs to be fairly accurate, because you don't want to get too much help and you don't want to get too little help. Okay, in these Obamacare plans, depending on the size of your household, which I see here, it's you and your spouse and 2 kids, a household of 4. Depending on your income level, you can get assistance in 2 ways. Number one, you can get assistance based on your to help lower your premium, and the other way is you can get assistance in the form of cost sharing reductions, which are going to reduce the amount of reduce your exposure. It's going to make your deductible lower. It's going to make your out-of-pocket lower, and your co-pays lower. Okay, so when I say that, okay, yeah, you know what? I make about this amount, and my husband makes about this amount. Perfect. I'm jotting all that information down. Awesome. So while we're doing this, open up another screen. Okay, if you're working on one screen, you're in the dark ages. Okay, you should have another screen. Well, I have a laptop. It doesn't matter. You can hook up another screen to it, and now you can have 2 of them. Okay, you can mirror your screens, or you can expand them where you have 2 side by side. So you have your intake form, whether you're typing it. I like to write down. I can write a lot faster than type. Okay, so I'll have that screen up and I'm ready. I'm plugging in their information as I'm collecting it. I'm like, all right, tell me about your doctors and meds. Who's your primary doctor? Okay, who's your husband's? What about your kids' pediatricians? Give me the list of all your docs. All right, hey, here's what I need for you to do. I'm going to start working on this right now. Okay, and I'm going to have access to either the majority of the carriers or all the carriers in your area. But we're going to have to narrow this down. Okay, number one is I'm plugging in this doctors. It's going to narrow it down for me. It's going to tell me which plans have the doctors in them. And if they don't, I'll let you know. But the second thing I need to do is I need to figure out medications. Okay, need to figure out which of your meds are going to be covered by these plans. So do me a favor. This is the easiest thing. Go to your medicine cabinet. Okay, you can tell me the names, but you know I can't spell for squat. Okay, it's awful. Okay, these medication names are so hard. And naturally, when you get them from clients, they're not pronouncing it right either. So what I do is like, do me a favor, put them all side by side and snap a picture and text it to me right now. Text it to me to the number that I'm calling you. Okay, most of the time they'll do that. It's so much easier to get all the meds side by side. You get the name of the doctor on the bottle, you get the actual name, you get the dosage, so you can fill out all that information on your Health Sherpa account. Okay, so while they're going to go get the meds, I'm already doing a few things. On my screen over here, I'm already running the quote. Okay, I entered the doctors already. Secondly, I already have Emeritus pulled up in Allstate. Okay, Emeritus is my dental carrier, dental and vision carrier of choice. Allstate is my indemnity plan. I'm plugging all, I already have everything. Okay, now I do have 3 screens. So on my third one, I'm already plugging in. I have Emeritus on one, it's a wide screen. So I have 2 in one window. And I have Emeritus and Allstate, and I'm already moving my mouse. I mean, I am all over here and I'm typing away. I have a wireless keyboard. So I'm taking my keyboard over here so that I can see my third monitor along with my mouse. Okay, then I'm moving it back to my primary screen. Okay, time is money. So I'm over here plugging all this in. Also, time is money for your clients. Can't really take 45 minutes. I mean, you could, but man, we got to write a bunch of policies today. Now, if you only have one lead that day, well, then take your damn time. There's no rush. Okay, but if you got a million things to do, well, then we got to giddy up. Okay, so I get the meds, I go in there, I plug in my meds, and once I've done all that, now it's time to do my job, pick the best possible plan, and then inform them on the plan. Okay, now here is a time suck. This is where a lot of agents come in and they're like, man, they could spend a ton of time and they want to explain the world to them. Okay, I tell my agents to do 4 things. Explain 4 things to them. And it's an acronym that I already forgot. DCCM. Yes, DCCM. I thought I forgot. Not getting that old yet. All right. So you can print the summary of benefits on the plan that you're recommending. Shoot them an email with that. Just say, hey, I'm sending you an email with all the little details about your plan. But these are the things that you really need to know. The first thing, deductible. Explain what their deductible is. The second, which is the D, the C, I'm going to explain to them co-insurance. It's a percentage. I'm going to explain how that works. Then the other C is co-pays. I'm going to explain the co-pays for the docs, specialists, and medications. I'm going to explain all that. And then the M is the max out of pocket. I'm going to explain maximum out of pocket to them and how it all works. Okay. If I just do those 4 things, I covered everything on a plan. I'm good to go. Okay. Now I'm rocking. Now I proceed and like, look, this is, again, the clients are calling you. A lot of you agents want to give clients lots of choices. They're coming to you for your expertise. So tell them, based on the data that I have here, this is the plan that you should enroll. Be authoritative. Be, not aggressive. Be confident on your choice for them. This is the plan that I'm recommending. Based on all the other plans, this one covers either all or the majority of your docs. Let them know which ones aren't covered so they can figure it out and do the same thing on the medications. Okay. Sometimes you can't hit a home run. Okay, they have 5 docs and you get 4. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. But let them know that that 5th one is not in the network. That they're going to either have to cash pay if they go to them or find another type of doctor just like that one. Same thing on the medications. Okay, nothing wrong if a medication is not covered, but it should not come to a surprise for them. Let them know they're going to have to get with their doc and possibly get an alternative prescription. Okay, and then that's it. And then I do like to go over what's not covered because I want to set myself up for success on my 2 other plans that I have on screen number 3. Okay, and that's my dental and vision, and I'll let them know, look, you have a medical plan. Okay, you don't have a dental and vision plan, so this is what I recommend. And I go over the dental plan. I go over the vision plan. Okay, and then I let them know, hey, we discussed the M, the maximum out of pocket. Do you have that money? Okay, 99% are like, no, I ain't got that kind of money. I'm like, well, you're going to owe it. Hospitals are for profit. They're gonna hound you for that money, send you to collections. Why don't we come up with this plan that will help you with that? We can help you in the scenario where there's an accident, and we can upgrade the plan if you want to when you're hospitalized. And they can give you a sum of money so that you can utilize that money to help pay your maximum amount. What do you think? And here's the total package. And then now you've collected all the data. At that point, find out what they're gonna do. And at that point, you're like, okay, Mr. Insured, I'm about ready to create this for you. Here's what I'm gonna do. Number one, I need to get your permission. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I go to my CRM and if you don't have a CRM, use mine. I'm gonna have the link down below, guys. I'll even post it up here. Use my CRM. Okay, when I load the client, at that point, I'll go to my CRM, I'll add the contact. If it's a social media lead, it's already in there. Okay, I have the setup where it automatically imports. Click on that lead. Okay, find it. And then I have a button on there that says ACA consent. All I do is I hit click and save. Then the CRM sends them a text message. Well, if I have to click whether I want it to send them in English or Spanish, a text message, or English and Spanish, an email. I send it to them, it sends them the permission slip, they reply back with I consent. While they're waiting for that, because sometimes it takes a little time, I am now going to address the social. All right, Mrs. Jones, we're ready to rock and roll. I'm needing one more piece of information. What is your social? Boom, what's your husband's social? Plug it in. Now, that the kids are not being enrolled, if they have CHIP or Medicaid or have some other coverage, I don't ask for it. But if we're gonna put them on the plan, I'm gonna need that. Okay, so now I write all that information. I got everything I need. Okay, and then I get the consent. I go and I process the app. I get to the very end, and I'm like, all right, Mrs. Jones, I've got everything complete for your healthcare. I'm gonna send you a screenshot, and I do my thing on it. I've got the videos on it. I'm going to do a screenshot and I'm going to send you this screenshot with all the data. Will you just do me a favor and please get in there and review it? Make sure I didn't mess up. Okay. Then I send them that through my agent CRM, and then I send them the confirmation. I go back and I hit click, ACA confirmation, save, and it sends them a message that says, hey, Mrs. Jones, I just sent you the file, the screenshot of all your data. Can you please review it? If everything is correct, please just reply back with I confirm. I wait for that I confirm, and then I enroll them. Okay. And then I go one step forward. Okay. Mrs. Jones, if you're going to take the dental and vision, the Allstate, if you have a premium, we can take your first payment. With some carriers you can set them up on auto pay. The Emeritus is auto pay. The Allstate's going to be auto pay. Hey, I do need your routing number and account number to get this set. What is your routing number and account number? Now, you're probably thinking, that's a lot of data. Do people really give you that? And the answer is yes, guys. If they don't want to give me their socials, I'm done. I don't have time. I have more than enough business. I got more than enough people to talk to. If they don't want to give me their socials, bye-bye. Move on to the next one. I'm not going to fight it. I'm not going to complete the app without them. Okay, because we're not supposed to do that. Okay, and if they're going to be hard about giving you that, they're going to be hard about giving you any other stuff. Okay, let them go and figure it out. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, then the ones that do give me, believe me, when I've done my job, they trust me already. I am trusted. I don't have any issues getting that stuff. I don't know. Maybe it's just me and the way I talk, the way my people talk, but we collect everything. All right. Now, once I get all that done, okay, if I'm going to do the dental and vision, that takes me another 5 minutes. If I'm going to do the Allstate, maybe another 5 minutes. So yeah, it can add up, but that's more products. If I'm going to talk about life insurance, yeah, maybe more. But my ACA, I can be done 15, 20 minutes. Now, if the clients have questions, hey, what about this? You know, it could take longer, but we're really down to business. So it can be done. Okay, I hope that helps you out. I need a little help here. All right, we're growing. Please. Okay, if you want to see more videos like this, what I want you to do is I want you to click on the subscribe button down below. Okay, that's number one. Like and comment. And then finally, guys, I've got some products for you. that I use day in, day out. Number one, if you don't know anything about ACA, you're contracted and you suck. Okay, you want to learn ACA my way? You want to make $500,000? I mean, if you want to get, I mean, numbers are there. Click on my ACA 101 course, guys. All right. Click on it, buy the damn course. All you got to sell is a head or two when you've made your money back, and you will. Okay. If you don't have a CRM, use my CRM. And the final question that I get from a lot of agents is, Luis, how do I get leads? That's the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. There's no secret. So I advertise on social media. I run good ads. I don't do any clickbait crap. If you want to learn how to do that, down below is Insurance Click to Close. You need to buy the course. Okay. I am a partner or an affiliate of Click to Close. She helped me with mine. My first year of her helping me out, I wrote over 1,400 new business apps. Second year, which was last year, 1,700 new business apps. And a good majority of them came from social media advertising. So get on it, guys. Hope that helps you out. Again, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.